What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Full Metal Geek. This is the tournament. It is round 2. It is exciting. And yes, we're done with round 1, which means I don't have to be by myself anymore. Because look who's here. It's Robert. He's here. Robert,
Hi.
I haven't seen you since round 1. How you doing?
It's been a while, although it hasn't actually been that many matches.
It really
I'm glad that I
hasn't.
can. I'm glad that I can pop in on this one. I like hosting whenever I'm available to, or co-hosting, and especially this one. This is going to be a good match. Both of these players played really, really well in their first round matches. Actually, our biggest upset of the tournament happened so far, at least, when Albert beat Amaru Moses. That was an incredible match. We'll see if Albert can return to that play level and do it again and repeat. That's the word that I was looking for. Repeat that performance today against Dominic Rizzi.
No, yeah, absolutely. Albert has shown that, as we've been saying this entire season, his record did not reflect his ability, but now it's starting to. He is now at a 2-2, having defeated Mark Kamayer and Amaru Moses to get here, both guys who were higher ranked than him. But now he's going up against someone who we know has been to the big show, and that's Dominic Rizzi. Mm-hmm. And don't let his ranking fool you. The only reason Dom is sitting at number 7 is because he didn't really play this season. He had a shot at the title at the beginning. He sat out while the new guys came around. His team couldn't get it done in the brawl, and now he's here. But he showed against Richard that he hasn't lost a step. But let's see if he can keep that going against Albert. So we'll talk to those competitors real quick, starting with Dominic Rizzi. Dom, welcome back once again. Round number 2. How you feeling?
Back overall, yeah. I'm done making the joke that Full Metal always forgets about me because that's just the way the schedule works. And yeah, I'm happy to be playing Albert. I'm happy to just be playing in general. I just got done recording an awesome podcast, so that's why you guys get the good audio treatment from me today. And I'm here to do what I always do, which is just relax, have fun, and kick some ass.
Absolutely, man. So, like I said, are you a little worried that Albert's had a little bit more going on for him this season and you've kind of just been sitting back, or you're just, like you said, just ready to be like, I'm going to answer some questions, I'm going to kick some ass?
The second part.
The second part. All right, that's what I like to hear. Well, good luck to you, sir. Let's go ahead and speak to the man himself. That is Albert Wiradharma, and our round 2 special guest. That's what I'm going to call him because he's almost in every single round 2 match. That's his representation, Caleb Coho. But Albert, man, dude, you are on fire, man. You have had quite a season. Not a good start, but here at the end, you've already won 2 matches in a row to even out your record. You're in round 2 of the tournament, upsetting Amaru Moses. I mean, man, how are you feeling going into this match against Dominic Rizzi?
I mean, the first round match was great. Honestly, the pressure is sort of off at this point. I know I'm gonna be playing again next season regardless, so I'm just excited to get started with this match. I've played Dom several times in the past, and things didn't go my way, but I'm looking to turn that around today.
I don't know where this narrative that Albert was ever bad came from. Albert's always been a really good competitor. He just got unlucky a little bit at the beginning, and now we're just putting everyone back on notice. As, hey, we are actually this good. Albert is actually this good, and so we're playing Rizzi, and we all know. And no one knows it better than me. Rizzi's gonna Rizzi. Rizzi's gonna Rizzi every time when it comes to round 2, round 3. He gets in his own head a lot. And that's the player he is, He kind of drops the ball a bit when it gets to big game situations. So there's 3 things I can count on in life: death, taxes, and Rizzi gonna Rizzi. So I feel pretty good about our chances here today.
All right, well, let's see if Rizzi gonna Rizzi is gonna be in Albert's favor or not. Gentlemen, we are going to start this match, of course, with round number 1. Round number 1 works as it always does. There are 10 questions throughout the world of Geek. You will be asked these questions, have 15 seconds to answer. Once time is up, you will reveal your answer and vocalize it. Each correct answer worth 1 point. If either or both of you go perfect, there is a bonus question available. Keep in mind, gentlemen, for the entire match, you have 3 repeats and 1 challenge. Dominic, are you ready?
I am.
And Albert, are you ready?
Yep.
All right, gentlemen, I will be hitting you with your first question. Question 1 comes in the realm of Star Trek. Your question: what was unique about the Klingon bird of prey helm by General Chang in the Undiscovered Country?
Albert, insulted by the question, was done writing or started writing before you had finished the question.
I think his dog is more insulted by that question, what it sounds like in the background.
He's just mad that you had asked something so trivial.
So trivial. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, gentlemen. Pens down. All right. And Dominic.
Yeah, I didn't have it.
And Albert.
It can fire while cloaked.
That is exactly correct.
Correct for a huge point right out the gate for Albert. Your second question then is in the category of DC. In Batman Begins, what was the first location that Bruce officially donned the Batman persona to attack Carmine Falcone and his thugs?
This is like one of my favorite scenes in that movie.
It's good.
Like, I think it's one of the best, like, Batman reveals of all time, in my opinion. I think, like, first reveal of like full bat suit. I think it's one of the best.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please.
All right, we start with Albert.
I wrote Jonathan Crane's Lab.
And Dominic.
The Ducks.
Dominic had that correct.
Are correct.
The Ducks.
Good guess though by Albert.
All right, tie game. As we go into your third question, gentlemen, this is in the category of the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. What name does Peter give the suit lady voiced by Jennifer Connelly in Spider-Man Homecoming? I wish I had a suit lady.
Do you?
I really do. Like, I would like to just have someone.
It's your conscience. It's
yeah,
fine. You have one in there.
Just, you know, like who doesn't talk to themselves and just wish that something would answer back?
4, 3, 2, 1. I hear ya. Pens down.
All right, we start with Dominic.
Liz?
And Albert.
Karen?
Karen is correct.
Karen is correct. Albert taking the lead once again.
And it's your turn, Robert.
It is my turn. Sorry, I thought I read that question, but I'm dumb. Category 4 is in the category of Marvel. My bad. Marvel movies. Which of Jean's family members dies in the car accident at the start of Dark Phoenix?
Robert, I appreciate you taking over the time counting. That's probably what threw you off. You're like, man, I'm
I
doing
got you.
too
No,
much
no,
now.
it's totally my fault. You're right. I can't help myself when it comes to the timing part. That's
no,
on me.
I prefer it that way.
5,
I'm glad.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, we start with Albert
Jean's mother.
and Dominic.
Yeah, her mom.
Both correct.
Both correct. Nice job, guys.
All right, gentlemen, we reached the halfway point. This is question number 5, the category Middle Earth. Who is the first dwarf to die in the Battle of the Five Armies?
Sad times had by all.
Sad times, completely sad times. I would be useless in that battle as soon as the bats arrive. I'd be like, I'm gone. We're done with these bats. I'm
5,
hiding in the mountain. Come
4,
get me when we're done.
3. Yeah, bats are not what you want to see in battle. 2,
Nope.
1. Pens down.
All right, we start with Dominic
Feely?
and Albert.
Also a Philly.
Both correct.
Nice job, guys. Albert keeping his 1-point lead. As we go into your next question in the category of mixed bag. Mixed bag. What could it be? Let's find out. Who voices April O'Neil in 2007's TMNT?
This movie had potential.
Loki is my favorite Turtles movie. Like,
Really? Huh.
yeah. I also just don't like the originals. 5, 4,
Wow. And
3,
see my favorite secret of
2,
the news.
1. Pens down. Let's see what these competitors have.
All right, let's go to Albert first.
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
And Dominic.
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Both correct.
Wow. Big pull by both. Albert keeping that 1-point lead.
All right, gentlemen, we move on. Question number 7. This comes in the category of heroes and villains. What superhero movie features heroes named Commander and Jetstream and villains named Royal Pain and Stitches? I love this movie. That's all I'm going to say.
Me too.
5, 4, 3, 2. Don't want to give much away. 1. Pens down.
All right, let's start with Dominic
Sky High.
and Albert.
Sky High.
Both
You're
correct.
actually looking for Return to Halloween to know you're correct. It is Sky High. That is correct.
Oh, why you gotta confuse it with that abysmal movie there, man?
All right. Number 8 is in the category of Worlds of DC. What is the profession of Renee Montoya in Birds of Prey?
Now that Robert mentioned that Return to Halloween Town movie, guys, make sure you're catching my new show, Nostalgia Trip. We're watching all DComs this year, all DComs, but not that one because that one's garbage.
5, 4, 3. As long as Halloween Town High is included. 1.
That's
Pens
included.
down. That's a good
We will keep the trilogy. All right, let's go to Albert
She's a cop.
and Dominic.
Yep, don't know how specific you wanted it, so I put cop.
Both
We'll take
acceptable.
cop. Cop, detective. We would have said both. All right, gentlemen, your penultimate question, which is why I went first because I got to say that, is going to be in the Wizarding world. Who is kidnapped from Diagon Alley at the start of the Half-Blood Prince?
Something that's not obvious at first, but it's a good little tidbit.
Good one. It is. Very good.
And 5. I love this. 4.
It's my least
2,
favorite.
1. Pens down. You're crazy.
All right, let's start with Dom
Ollivander.
and Albert.
Marathon Draco.
Ollivander is correct. We're back to a tie game.
Nice job, guys. Tie game once again. And your final question, let's see if we can break this tie, is in the category of Star Wars. In Solo: A Star Wars Story, what was the name of the leader of the marauding pirate-like group that tries to steal the train loot from Beckett?
Ouch. This is what I say to that question. Just ouch.
Look, it's a time. Solo is a time as a movie as a whole.
Oh
an
no!
experience.
Any
5,
name
4,
question in any of the
3,
stars, I'm like
2,
ouch.
1. Pens down, please. Let's see if these two wonderful competitors got it.
All right, let's start with Albert
I got nothing.
and Dom.
I put Rishi Main.
It is
Both
incorrect. We're looking for Enfys Nest.
Yeah, I'm going to let Robert say that. All right, so as we end round number 1, it is a close match, a pretty high-scoring match, 7-7 as we get into round number 2. Gentlemen, round number 2 is going to work like this. We are going to bring up a wheel for y'all. It has 10 slices on it, 8 categories, and hero and villain's pick. You each get a spin at the wheel. Whatever category it lands on, you will get 5 questions, each worth 2 points. If you're not sure of the answer, you can go to multiple choice. However, it takes the value down to 1. You are allowed to respin unless you land on villain's pick. And keep in mind, there is stealing in this round. Now, it is a tied game, but Dominic, you are still the higher ranked competitor. So we will present the categories to you first, and then you can decide whether you'd like to spin first or second. Robert, while I bring up the wheel, go ahead and let them know.
I got you covered. Your categories in today's round 2 are Wizarding World, Star Trek, Quotes, Star Wars, Mixed Bag, MCU, Middle Earth, and Marvel.
All right.
And good thing I did that because it didn't give me the right wheel the first time. But
RJ pulls up the right wheel. I'm gonna defer.
Okay. Then, and I do know to bring up Mr. Coho in there before I spin. So give me 1 second. Okay, the right wheel is up. I will bring in Mr. Coho.
Hey, okay.
And now we will give you your spin. And it is quotes. Would you like to keep that or use your respin?
I would say spin again. We could do better than that.
Yeah.
This feels pretty good for us. So
All right. We will be spinning again. Whatever it lands on this time, you will be answering from. And it just barely makes it into Star Trek.
perfect.
Star Trek.
You got this one.
And Robert, whenever you are ready, you can handle this one because I just accidentally got rid of something I wasn't supposed to, and I need to fix it while you're asking questions.
Yeah, I got you covered. All right, I can administer your questions in the category of Star Trek. Albert, 5 questions, 2 points apiece, multiple choice available. Coho needs to be out of here, and then we can start.
I know, sorry, it froze up on me again. 1 second, there it goes.
There we go. All right.
And
Albert,
remember,
question?
gentlemen, keep your hands up at all times.
Yep.
Coho, you in the background as well.
All right. Question 1 in Star Trek. What is the name of Krall's henchman that killed Jayla's father in Star Trek Beyond?
Manas.
That is correct for 2 points out the gate. Number 2. In Search for Spock, what do Kirk and his crew toast to in Kirk's apartment before Sarek shows up?
I'm not sure of the wording that you need, so I'll go multiple choice.
Okay. Is it A, to good health, B, to long life, C, to brave crewmates, or D, to absent friends?
D.
D, absent friends is correct for 1 point. Your third question. Which crew member plays Amazing Grace on the bagpipes during Spock's funeral in The Wrath of Khan?
Montgomery Scotty.
That is correct for 2 more points. 2 more questions. Who plays Guinan in Star Trek Generations and Star Trek Nemesis?
Whoopi Goldberg.
That is correct for 2 more points. And your final question in this round. In Star Trek First Contact, what is the name of Dr. Cochrane's ship that made First Contact?
Phoenix.
That is correct for 2 more points. And 100% accuracy in this round, going 9 for 10 points. Albert nails the round of Star Trek. And now we'll have to see if Dominic can keep pace as we go to his
Yes, we
spin.
will. Yes, so we do bring up the wheel once again. And of course, it brings up the wrong one again for me. But you know what? It wouldn't be a match without that happening, because that's just what happens here. So here we go. And now we're at the right wheel. And Dominic, your spin is away. And it makes its way to Hero's Pick. Dominic,
Awesome.
Did you need a reminder of the categories, or do you know what you would like?
I want to take a long time to deliberate here what I want to choose.
I gotcha. Your categories again are Wizarding World, Quotes, Star Wars, Mixed Bag, MCU, Middle Earth, and Marvel.
Let's keep it easy. Let's go Wizarding World.
Wizarding World it is. And I will be taking these questions. And a reminder to everyone, just make sure we keep our hands up at all times during this match, or during this round. Well, during the match too, but especially this round. And Dominic, are you ready for your Wizarding World questions?
Let's do this.
All right, your first question. How do Newt, Jacob, and Tina escape Kama's cell in The Crimes of Grindelwald?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A, they blow up the side of the brick wall. B, Newt's bowtruckle picks the lock. C, Nicholas Flamel's house elf apparates them away. Or D, they use Alohomora on the lock.
A, final answer.
Albert, a chance for a 1-point steal. Your options once again are A, they blow up the side of the brick wall. B, Newt's bowtruckle picks the lock. C, Nicholas Flamel's house elf apparates them away. Or D, they use Alohomora on the lock.
B.
B is correct for the 1-point steal. All right. Dominic, your second question in the Wizarding World. What was the name of Dumbledore's younger sister who is revealed to have died young?
Ariana.
That is correct for 2 points. Your next question. What breed of dragon was Norbert Hagrid's new pet in The Sorcerer's Stone?
Norwegian Ridgeback.
That's correct for another 2 points. Your fourth question. In Deathly Hallows Part 1, what does Dumbledore leave to Ron in his will?
The Deluminator.
That is correct for another 2 points. And your final question. When trying candy in Prisoner of Azkaban, Seamus tries a candy that made him sound like what animal?
Seamus was a monkey.
That is correct for another 2 points. Only giving up that one steal in that round. Still a pretty tight game. Robert, I now have 15-17. Is that correct?
That is also what I have, yes.
All right, 15-17 in favor of Albert as we get into the final round. Round number 3, gentlemen, will work like this. We now have another wheel for you. This wheel only has 6 categories in it, each with 3 questions, a 2-pointer, a 3-pointer, and a 5-pointer. You will spin the wheel 3 times, each getting a question of that point value. If you get the question correct, you will get that amount of points. We will stay with the competitor who is behind until they take the lead over their opponent. Keep in mind, gentlemen, there is a respin available to you in this round, but only one. If you choose to respin on the 2-pointer, you cannot respin on the 3 or the 5. So, Dominic, since you are behind, we will be starting with you. Gentlemen, Robert, can you let them know the categories for the 3rd round?
I sure can. Your categories in this round 3 are as follows. You have Worlds of DC, MCU, DC, Star Wars, Marvel, and Wizarding World.
All right, Dominic, this will be your 2-point spin. All categories are eligible. And it lands on Wizarding World first. Would you like to keep that for 2 points or use your respin? All right. And Robert, you will be handling Dominic this round whenever you are ready.
Okay, your 2-pointer in the category of Wizarding World. Who transported the real Harry to the Burrow at the start of Deathly Hallows Part 1?
Hagrid.
That is correct for 2 points.
It ties up the game, but a tie does not do anything right now. Dominic must take the lead, so we bring back up the wheel for his 3-pointer spin. Dominic, all categories are once again available to you as the spin is away. And this time it lands on Worlds of DC. Would you like to keep that for your 3-pointer or use your respin?
Keep it.
All right.
Okay.
And Robert, whenever you are ready.
Sure thing. Your 3-pointer in Worlds of DC. Which member of the Suicide Squad is played by Adam Beach?
What's it called? What's his name? There goes Slipknot, the man who can climb anything.
Slipknot is correct for 3 points.
3 points and the lead. Now 20-17. So it is now Albert's turn to answer a couple questions. We bring in his representation and Mr. Coho. Gentlemen, this spin is for your 2-pointer. Wizarding World is the only ineligible category as the spin is away. It lands on the MCU. Would you like to keep that for 2 points or use your respin?
I will keep that.
Yeah, keep that.
All right. We'll be keeping MCU. All right. Albert, to come within 1 of Dominic, your 2-pointer question. What 2 people infiltrate Hammer Industries at the end of Iron Man 2 in an attempt to stop Vanko?
Black Widow and Happy Hogan.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, still down by 1, so we will bring Coho back in and bring back up the wheel once again. This will now be the 3-point spin. The only ineligible category will be Worlds of DC.
Mm-hmm.
It lands on Wizarding World again, but this time for 3 points. Would you like to keep that or use your respin?
I think that's good for us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's keep that.
All right. Keeping that. All right, here we go. All right, Albert, for 3 points to retake the lead. Category of Wizarding World. Who goes with Bellatrix to visit Snape in The Half-Blood Prince?
Narcissa Malfoy.
That is correct.
That is correct.
3 points.
Big 3 points. With that, he's going to force Dominic, put the pressure on Rizzi to answer his 5-pointer to throw it back to Albert if Dominic hits it. If Dominic misses, Albert will win.
Yes, indeed. All right. Dominic, this spin, all categories eligible. You do still have your respin available. The spin is away. And it lands on DC. Would you like to keep that for your 5-pointer or use your respin?
Use my respin.
All right. Using the respin. And here we go. Whenever it lands on this time, you will be answering from. And looks like it will be in the category of DC.
All right.
And keep in mind, Dom, you do still have all your repeats available. Robert, whenever you're ready.
All right. Your question in DC, 5-pointer. Here we go. In red, Marvin Boggs travels with what stuffed animal?
Oh, a pink stuffed pig.
A pig is correct for 5 points.
Wow, what a pull by Rizzi right there.
That will force Albert to answer his 5 to win.
Yes, so we bring in Mr. Coho.
All right.
Gentlemen, you also do still have your respin available, and now DC is the only category ineligible as your 5-pointer spin is away.
Okay.
It lands on the MCU. Would you like to keep that for 5 points or use your respin?
I think that's probably the best possible thing we could get off this wheel, so I'd say we keep it.
Yeah.
Okay, you got this, buddy. Use your repeats if you need them.
Mm-hmm. All right. And Albert, you do still have all 3 of your repeats available for 5 points for the match.
Mm-hmm.
The category of the MCU. In Age of Ultron, what does Black Widow say is the name of the place she was trained?
The Red Room.
And your winner,
Wow.
Albert Wiradharma.
Good job, Albert.
The Red Room
Thanks.
is correct. Wow. A tight match right there. 27-25, the final score. Albert once again pulling the upset. Let's go ahead and talk to Dominic real quick. Dom, by no means, man, did you have a bad match, dude. 25 points on any other day guarantees you the win here, man. But it just, how are you feeling, man? Was it that round 2 steal? Is that
It's the round 2 steal and the round 1 misses that are going to get me now. That's what's defining me this season now. But no, Albert, I don't want to take anything away from Albert. Albert played an incredible game. Absolutely, he deserves that. I played good, especially when it came to round 3. Like I said, round 3 is always my most worrisome in this game. That was the round that I played the best. So there you go.
Absolutely, man. Well, I mean, go ahead, Robert.
Big pull on the red question. I think a lot of players in this league maybe don't get that question right. That definitely shows us that you're still obviously here to stay. Mainstay, you played really well in round 2 except for that 1 steal, but sweeping round 3 like you did is pretty impressive. Definitely everybody should still be afraid of you. It may come out with a loss here today, but still played a hell of a game.
Yeah, definitely. No, it just shows that like the caliber of player has gone up, you know?
Right, that's definitely true.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Dom, like we said, you guarantee your spot for next season, so we will see you. We hope to see you back on top someday soon, but as for now, man, we'll see you next season.
All right. Peace out, gentlemen.
All right. Now we speak with our winner, Albert, once again on a streak, 3 in a row in this. I mean, technically in the full tournament. You won the play-in, round 1, round 2. Albert, you were on fire, sir. How do you feel?
Thank you. I mean, this feels. What else is there to say except that this feels great? Yeah, it's what a match. But yeah, this is exciting. This is a great win for me.
Working with Albert's been great. It's been super fun. Now finally getting to be there in the match with him has been great. He played fantastic. This is probably the best game we've seen Albert play so far since he joined our group. He's played great games all the way, but this is the one where we're just like, there it is. This is where all the hard work is starting to like really show. Albert's one of the most dedicated guys I've ever met. One of the most like hardworking, hard studiers I've seen, and it shows in every single match. And I'm super proud of this guy. And I'm ready to be there with him when we get to the next round.
That's funny you say that about getting to the next round, Robert. Let him know
Son of a
what's
bitch.
gonna happen.
I will. I want to say this one thing first, though. You came into this this tournament 0-2. Into this tournament, it wasn't looking good yet. You played well, played okay, but no wins on the record. And now you've beaten two people who are arguably two of the best we've ever seen in this league, both Amaru and Dominic. You're playing great, close to the points record in a 3-round match today. So you're playing really, really great. Let's see if you can carry that into next round, because next round you are going to be playing the winner of former champion Tim Bracala and your manager, Caleb Coho. So they're going to play, and the winner of that match will be playing you in the 3rd round, the semifinal of this tournament. As a team, is there concern that you might be playing your manager? How are you guys feeling about that?
I'm personally not concerned that we're probably gonna play. Like my focus is on playing Tim and getting my rematch with Tim. I want to win. I want to win again. I want to win the second one, and then force a rubber at some point. But if I am the one playing Albert, then it's going to be the most friendly semifinal match you will ever see in your life. We'll both just show up, we'll play the game, and Albert will probably beat me, and I will totally be okay with that. It'll be the most friendly game. The whole hope is that we get a majority of the semifinalists to be our Kingsman group, to be like Scully and Albert and me, and try and get most of us at least to be in the final 4, so we guarantee at least one of us has a shot at coming after 2X's belt. So,
Albert, how are you feeling about the possibility of either playing your friend down there or the former champ?
I mean, either of them will be a tough fight, as always, but I'm always excited to play new faces before. I've never played Coho one-on-one before, so this if this happens, it will be fun. And like Coho, it's gonna be a friendly match, hopefully a good one. But yeah, excited.
Well, absolutely. But like I said, Albert, great job, man. We'll see you in the next round, and great job tonight, sir. All right, well, that does it for us here. Robert accidentally left, but that's okay. It happens all the time. But that does it for us here at Full Metal Geek. For everyone here, for Dominic, for Coho, for Albert, for Robert, I've been your host, the Red Ranger. We will see you guys next time here in the